This video might contain potential spoilers for Avengers Doomsday, so if you don't want to spoil your experience, you can skip this video. So, there's a leaked/rumor about Doom's true identity in Avengers Doomsday, and I'll explain it to you in detail. So the one who created the Earth 616 was Kang, aka He Who Remains. He Who Remains created Earth 616, a sacred and controlled timeline to hide the true history of the multiverse, and Victor Von Doom was considered too dangerous, so He Who Remains rewrote him into the 616 timeline. The rewriting turned Doom into Tony Stark, with the same mind altered and a new identity and life as a hero. Tony Stark always felt like he didn't fit in with his family because his real life had been stolen. Those feelings of not belonging are echoes of Doom's original identity trying to awaken. The time travel Tony used in Endgame was deliberately allowed by He Who Remains. He Who Remains permitted those time travels because he needed a variant of Loki to survive outside his control. The survival of that Loki variant was part of He Who Remains' plan to prepare for future events. The main purpose of He Who Remains was not permanent peace, but to prepare the multiversal war against the Kang variants who betrayed him. When Tony Stark dies, a key piece of He Who Remains' control disappears. With the death of He Who Remains, the barriers containing realities break, and all versions of Doom come back into existence. Among those versions, the Doom who fought and lost in the multiversal war regains his memory, which he was unaware of. Upon recovering his memory, that Doom feels humiliated for having been turned into a puppet of He Who Remains. That humiliation becomes his driving force. Doom doesn't just want revenge, he wants to rebuild the multiverse his own way. And that's why he's making a move, and he's not gonna start reshaping the multiverse without any plan. Just like Thanos, where he collected all the Infinity Stones first, Doom will also collect all the entities he needs to reshape the multiverse. In comics, he had the power of Beyonders, and he used that power to create the perfect world where he can rule as a god. But in MCU, it will be different. Instead of absorbing Beyonders' powers, he'll use Franklin Richards' powers to reshape the reality, and he has already taken his first steps. In Fantastic Four: First Steps end credits scene, we saw that Doom has finally got his hand on Reed's son, and he's there to take Franklin with him. Now many of you will think that why would he kidnap a kid? Well, it's because this is no ordinary kid. He's one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics, even at this young age. And we saw the demonstration at the end of Fantastic Four, where he brought Sue Storm back from her death. And he was just a few months old. And in comics, after Reed defeats Doom and rewrites all the reality of the multiverse, Franklin helps him. And not just any help, he literally creates universes with his hands, and then Reed throws them using his powers. And in this scene, he might have already healed Doom's face. And that's the only thing Doom couldn't do in his entire life. He can create Battleworld, he can defeat Beyonders, he is the greatest scientist and sorcerer, but he can't heal his own shitty ass face. And if Marvel is going to show RDJ's face, then I'm 100% correct that Franklin healed Doom's face in this scene. And I think you all realize now that how powerful Junior Richards is. In one comic, he even becomes Galactus. And not just any Galactus, he becomes the strongest version of him. Doom's reason of kidnapping Franklin is understandable, but he's a little too late to save the multiverse. Because Incursions have already started and no one can stop Incursions no matter what they do. So first he will hunt down everyone who is responsible for the Incursions. And in Marvel Universe, Incursions start if a person from another universe travels to a different universe and stays there for too long. And we saw in the Multiverse of Madness that dreamwalking can also cause incursions, as we saw that Sinister Strange universe was destroyed because of dreamwalking, and Wanda and Strange did the same thing too. So Dr. Doom will go after both of them. But first he will go to Earth 838, because Monica Rambeau is in that universe. At the end of the Marvels movie, she travels to that universe, and since she's there, so Doom will probably kill her there. And as she's in X-Men universe, the X-Men will obviously try to protect her, and then we'll see the rumored fight of Doom versus X-Men, and then Doom will travel to 616, where he will fight with Captain America. And a few weeks ago, there were a lot of set leaks of Doomsday, and according to those leaks, there was a house built on the set of Doomsday, and that house resembled Steve's, which we saw at the end of Endgame. And according to rumors, there were scenes filmed with Doom, Loki, and Steve. So we'll see Doom trying to kill Steve, but Loki will be there to save Cap. And after saving Cap, Loki will recruit him in his team, and that won't be the only team. There will be a total of 6 teams in this movie, but Doctor Doom won't be alone. He'll have some villains in his team, and he will also have Kang's technology, and in the recent light show teaser, we saw him using his technology. You can go to this video to watch the full breakdown of the teaser, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this theory? And if you like these type of videos, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll upload more videos on this, and I'll bring more leaks and updates for you. Till then, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.